Millions of Americans will head to the beach this summer, but there is a significant danger hiding beneath those waves: riptides. It's estimated that nearly 100 people a year drown from those dangerous currents. Joining us from Long Beach, New York, with some safety tips is beach supervisor John Skudin. John, how you doing this morning?
Very good, thanks. How are you?
Really good. It looks like a perfect beach day today. If people are going to the beach, even on a day like today when it seems so placid, can there be riptides working underneath the surface?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, rip currents can happen anytime. The wind may come up, the tide may change. They jump from area to area on the beach. It's not always one place. So you have to be very aware of the rip currents, excuse me.
If you're in one, because this ends up being kind of counterintuitive, if you find yourself in one and you found yourself being carried out to sea, what's the most important thing to do?
First, don't panic, okay? It's not a current that takes you down, it might take you out. So the idea is to not panic, float it out, swim where it's not, basically parallel to shore, and then come in, all right, where there is no rip current, because the rip current is not going to last the entire width of the beach.
Oh, okay. So you're out there, you can feel yourself being taken away. Don't fight that. I mean, don't try to fight it, because that's where people get in trouble. They end up getting exhausted, right?
Oh, absolutely. They'll get really tired, and then they begin to panic, and then, you know, that's when trouble sets in. So it's easier said than done to stay calm, especially if you're not a swimmer. But that's really the key, is to stay calm, move to the side, parallel to the beach, and then come in where it's not. Right. But try to draw attention to yourself, okay, so the lifeguards can see you.
Sure. So as this riptide is taking you out, and you give up, you let it take you out into deeper into the sea. The thing is, they kind of run out of gas, right? They don't take you. It's not like they're going to take you 5 miles out, right?
No. I mean, depending on where you are and how big the surf is, the rip current could go out 200, 250 yards, usually at max. But depending on where you are.
Sure.
But we're only saying like 200 yards, not miles.
Right.
So again, it's hard not to panic, but please try not to panic.
All right. So then you float along, sort of paddle along parallel to the beach, and then you'll be able to feel it yourself when the ocean will allow you to swim back to shore.
Yeah, it won't be pulling you out anymore. I mean, it's basically the water comes in from a rip current. The way it forms, the water will come in typically with a set of waves. Now the water wants to rush out, and sometimes it rushes out in only one area of the beach. So when that one area of the beach runs out, the water's running out in one area. And so a lot of times that rip current won't last forever either. It'll dissipate, especially the further away you get from the shore. It dissipates, it's not as strong, okay, and then you're not fighting as much. And then when you move parallel, you'll feel it not pulling you at all anymore, and then you'll be able to, hopefully, move in on your own.
All sounds like really good advice. We hope we can keep it in mind when we're out there on the beach this morning. John Skudin, great to see you. Have a great day. Load up on that sunblock,
all right,
buddy.
You too. Keep it safe.
All right, you got it.
All right, thank you. Keep it safe.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.